Hey guys, welcome back to another Gen Gaming video, and today we are going to be going over the heavy class, so let's get right into it. So when you're using the heavy class, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to secure the platform. So you're going to get on the platform and you're going to want, first things first, you're going to want to lay the barricades. This is a completely defensive character that is made for getting in there, rooting in, and being hard to kill. So like I said, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to outfit yourself with all the defensive tactics possible. So one slot you're going to want your barricades, another slot you're going to want your defensive grenade that creates a half a dome shield when you throw it down, and last but not least, the final slot can be opened for an offensive grenade, whether it be your rocket launcher, your frag grenades, your flame grenades, just one offensive slot for your grenade. So you're gonna want to get in there. You're gonna, as you can see, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to set up barricades. You can set up barricades around the perimeter of the platform, in which you can use to defend yourself. You're gonna want to make like a half a pyramid shape from one side of the wall to the other, and you're gonna want to wait for your barricades to regen, and you can have up to 4 of your own barricades active at once. So after 2 of them require a cooldown. So you're gonna set up your two shields, and you're gonna stay behind those shields so you can have defense. Your weapon, your main hand weapon, we're gonna want to use here for a specific reason is the flamethrower. And you can use any weapon you want. Preferably, some people do not like the flamethrower because it doesn't have the ability, it doesn't have the long range capabilities as most standard firearms do in the finals. So some people can grow frustrated with not being able to shoot people on buildings or from a long distance and things in that nature. But if you play these tactics that I'm showing you right now, you'll definitely see an increase in your wins, your kills, all of it. Play to your strong suit of being heavy, not mobile, and stationary and rooted in. Okay, you're a walking fortress. So your weapon, your main hand weapon, you're going to want to use the flamethrower. And the reason my recommendation is the flamethrower is because the damage seethes through your barricades. So you can set up barricades and use the fire, the flames, to shoot through the barricades. The fire actually goes past the barricades, as bullets and grenades do not. So the when somebody jumps on the platform to kill you, and if they haven't jumped behind you, which you actually need to set up a barricade behind you after you've set up the 2 barricades in front of you in a half triangle shape, and then behind you you need to set up a barricade so they cannot shoot from behind you either, and then crouch. So when somebody jumps up on the platform to destroy you, what you're going to want to do is you're just going to identify where they're at, identify where the problem is, and then use the flamethrower to shoot through the barricades that you have set up for yourself. And this effectively lays on a lot of DPS. And if they get behind your barricades, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to jump over those walls. You're going to want to jump over those barricades, and you're going to want to shoot the fire just right where you were standing, directly on your 6. So they jump on the platform, you wait for them, and you start shooting the fire through the barricades that you have set up. And after you've done that, and they try to jump over your wall, you jump over your own wall and shoot back in there where they have been trapped. A lot of times you can have over half their health bar gone before they're even able to lay damage on So if you find yourself being killed a lot while the heavy class, what you need to do is you need to think turtle tactics. You need to find you a shell, find you some sort of way to absorb that damage. You utilize your tools wisely. You have overshields, throw those down to absorb bullets. Use your barricades, and you can use your tactical shield to your advantage. If you know you're about to be shot at, use your overshield, your right bumper special ability that you've allocated to deflect some of that bullet damage, and make sure you're always trying to protect your teammates. That's extremely valuable. One way to secure a win is to ensure that your allies don't die. So if you're the heavy class and you can protect those small guys that are laying out a whole lot more DPS, especially from a range, and you can soften them up, you might not be getting those kills, but you're going to garner a whole lot more wins because you're keeping your allies and your team alive. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Always look out for your fellow man and your partners when you're in the field, when you're playing, and lay down as much defensive tactics as you can. Another tidbit of information is when you see an ally taking damage, run in front of them with the shield, because bullets can pass by from behind you, but they do not pass in front of you. So your allies can lay down fire, and the enemy fire cannot hit them. So if you see, for example, somebody's taking some machine gun fire, run, slide in front of them, and lift up your shield, and the person behind you can lay on the DPS without actually getting hit. So that's a good tactic. And one way to close the gap, per se, to help yourself garner wins, is to use a slide tactic. So the heavy class does not have the mobility that the light and medium class does. So if you find yourself in an incursion where you're the heavy guy, right? And you're taking a lot of gunfire. You're taking a lot of fire. You're taking a lot of fire. Run at them. Don't have a yeah, you're the defensive guy, but don't make sure that your defenses are so defensive that you can't lay in any offense. Because the flamethrower does a lot of damage. You just have to know how to use it. So if you're on a one-on-one, for example, and they're laying damage on that shield of yours, but you know they're about out of bullets, run at them, and especially if they use their superpower to get away from you. I know the light class has a lot of mobility. If they've used that and if they have exhausted that, and you run at them and you slide. Your slide is like an extra boost of a run for a second. So you run, you slide, and you gain range on them. Get within range of lighting them on fire. And you don't always have to kill them outright. You don't have to keep the fire on them so long that they die. You just have to light them up enough to where you know they're going to die for sure. Because the burning damage lasts long after, a few seconds after you have taken stopped using the flamethrower. When I first started working with the heavy class, I found it to be a little clunky. It's more difficult in comparison to the light and medium class as far as getting around the environment. In a game where it's a completely destructive environment, it can be difficult to be the biggest thing on the map without just being able to mow through it in its entirety. So, with that being said, what it lacks for in mobility makes up for in being able to absorb a damage in abundance. There's many routes you can go while using the heavy class, but I specifically like to use the defensive tactics. The barricades, the defensive dome grenades, and your overshoot, which has the ability to, before the update, you were able to toggle it on and off, which was kind of disappointing to me when they changed it out, because it took away some of the tactical advantage that the heavy class did have. So I was a little bit disappointed with that, but if you utilize it wisely, it doesn't become a problem. So, like I said, if you use the heavy class to its strong suits, you'll be all right. Hey guys, so this has been a video brought to you by Jin Gaming. I hope you guys subscribe to my channel so we could see some more channel growth here and more content that I can put out for you guys. So if you guys enjoyed this content, please subscribe, maybe comment, and maybe leave down in the comment section what you guys want to see next. I got a couple of other games lined out for you guys, where you can get some tactics and things in that nature to help you on your gameplay there as well. So yeah, Thank you guys for your support, and we'll see you on the next video.